In 1993, junior scientist Abel Fablehopper is working on his storyteller computer, the Humor 6000. Suddenly, a strange power surge occurred, setting the then untested Humor 6000 into action. In the twinkling of an eye, Abel Fablehopper was instantly transported into the world of fairy tales. Now he's trapped within the books of your public library, and using the Dewey Decimal System as his guide, he's hopping from fairy tale to fairy tale, trying to find his way home.
Ooh, that hurt. A long, long time ago, in a clearing by a forest, somewhere near the suburbs of Rome, there lived a young boy named Androcles.
That's Andy, please. Only my mother calls me Androcles.
Andy was a very bright boy.
E equals MC squared.
Not quite that bright.
Which way do I go? Which way do I go?
Not that slow. He was just right.
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that.
Andy was well known for his love of animals.
You see this little kitten? It has a broken leg, so I'm going to put it in a cast.
I don't think that's a cat, Andy.
It isn't?
I don't think so.
Then what is it?
I believe you are holding a skunk.
Yes, Andy would care for any animal that needed his help. Even skunks!
That was a skunk?
Yuck!
No animal was too small or insignificant for his care.
I'm going to be a veterinarian. You know what that is?
An animal doctor?
That's right.
Cool. Anyway, Andy had descended from a long line of professional lion tamers. His father was Moley the Great.
And his father was Andrew the Magnificent, and his father was Cleese, the most famous lion tamer in the whole world!
Everyone said that Andy was destined to become a great lion tamer. His father would say,
"Son, you're destined to be a great lion tamer."
Oh, but I don't want to be a lion tamer, Dad. I want to be a doctor.
But son, we're born lion tamers. What do we know about doctoring?
Well, I could read books and I could go to school.
You want to take care of sick people?
Oh, not people. I want to be a veterinarian. I want to take care of all the sick and wounded animals of the forest.
Have you talked to your mother about this?
No.
Well, I'm not too worried. You'll come to your senses sooner or later, and when you do, I'm gonna get you a great big shaggy lion. And you know what?
What?
You're gonna tame him.
Oh, gee, growing up sure is tough.
and so Androcles was faced with a dilemma. Should he follow in his father's footsteps and become a lion tamer, or should he follow his heart and become a veterinarian?
Hey, should I follow in my father's footsteps and become a famous lion tamer?
Sure.
Or should I follow my heart and become a famous veterinarian?
Sounds good to me.
You're no help at all.
Meanwhile, in another part of the forest, not so very far away, there lived a wicked beast, the most feared creature in all of the forest, the mightiest of hunters, the king of beasts, the terrifying, tremendous lion.
Meow!
This was a fierce lion.
Oh, sorry. Roar.
No, I mean an extremely fierce lion.
Blood curdling, spine tingling?
As mean as you can be.
Okay, gotcha.
That's fierce enough. Day after day, the lion stalked its territory. Strong and proud, the lion scanned its terrain in search of prey and pitied the poor animal or unwary traveler who happened to trespass into the lion's domain.
Yeah, pity the po fool!
Because this was not only a fierce lion, this was the worst lion of all. This was a hungry lion.
You got that right, Jack. Hey, boys and girls, y'all got any bologna sandwiches out there? Why don't you go straight to your refrigerator and get me about 4 or 5 bologna sandwiches, something to tide me over, Oh, sorry, go right ahead.
Thank you. One day, this very hungry lion...
You can say that again.
One day, this very hungry lion was prowling through the jungle in search of something to eat when all of a sudden the lion accidentally stepped on a humongous thorn.
I say what? Back up there, Jack, and run that by me one more time.
Let's see, stalked his territory. When suddenly the lion accidentally stepped on a humongous thorn.
Now, that's what I thought you said. Now, listen here, I'm not stepping on no humongous thorn.
But it's part of the script.
I don't care what's in the script. I am not, read my lips, repeat, not stepping on no humongous thorn.
But it's part of the story.
Is it a well-known story?
Kids have been telling it for thousands of years.
You mean to tell me this is an epic?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Oh, well. Where's the thorn?
It's right there beside you.
I don't see it.
A little to your left.
Here?
A little more.
Here?
Now back up a little.
I found it! I found it! I found it! I found it!
Are you okay?
Oh, sure, I'm Peachy Keen. I'm Monkey Door. I got a thorn in my paw. Now, how am I supposed to get around?
Hop on one foot.
Ah!
The other foot.
Now you tell me! I got a thorn in my paw. I'm starving to death. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I am not a happy camper.
And so the lion limped off into the forest, starving, to nurse its wounded paw, not knowing that soon it would have a visitor in its realm, a visitor that would make the lion a very good lunch. But now let us return to the home of our hero, the young Roman named Androcles.
That's Andy, please.
Right, Andy, please. Anyway, Andy is busy finishing the construction of his personal home veterinarian first aid kit and travel pack. He has just finished writing a scroll to his father.
Dear Dad, after much soul searching and arguing with myself, I've made up my mind. I've decided to follow my lifelong dream of becoming a veterinarian. Please understand that I mean no disrespect, but I'm not cut out to be a lion tamer. Tell Mom that I love her, and I'll see you both soon. Love, Andy. P.S. Don't try to stop me. I'm taking a shortcut through the fierce and ferocious jungle.
And so Andy picked up his travel bag, tightened his toga, and set off on his journey for the capital city of Rome. Andy walked for many miles.
Gee, it sure is a lot further to Rome than it looked like on the map. It couldn't have been more than 3 inches.
Andy walked through wind. Terrible thunderstorms. Stifling heat. Swarms of bugs.
Ooh, I just hate bugs.
Gradually, the light began to fade from the sky.
Hey! Who turned out the lights? That's better. Gee, it sure is scary walking through the jungle in the dark. What was that? Oh, probably just a lonely little puppy dog. I'm just a little nervous because I've been walking for such a long time. I think I'll just sit down here and take a little rest. What was that? It sounded like a wounded little animal. Well, maybe not such a little animal after all. Who's there?
Who wants to know?
It is I, Andy, the friend of all beasts.
Yeah, sure, right. You want to be my friend?
I never met an animal I didn't like.
Oh,
What was that?
nothing.
Well, it didn't sound like nothing. It sounded like you were in pain.
I am not in pain. Oh,
Oh, there it is again. Are you sure you're not hurt?
yes, I'm sure I'm not a wimp.
You're not a wimp, huh? Then what are you?
Come closer and maybe I'll show you.
Oh, I don't know. Well, why don't you come closer to me so I can see you?
I asked you first.
Well, why don't you meet me halfway? Maybe I can help you.
Maybe you won't want to help me once you've seen me.
Oh, what do you mean? I love all of God's creatures. What makes you think I wouldn't want to help you?
Because I am a lion!
Andy was paralyzed with fear. His knees knocked. He hopped up and down on one foot. He drooled like an idiot. Then he mustered all his courage and he said...
He said what?
Well, say something.
My, what a magnificent specimen of a lion you are.
Oh, stop!
I mean, out of all the lions I've ever seen, you're definitely the best.
Maybe it's because of my mane. I had it touched up on last evening.
Oh, that's definitely it.
But regardless, right now, I'm gonna eat you!
Oh, you don't want to eat me.
Why wouldn't I want to eat you?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a little on the chubby side. And it's a medical fact that fatty meats are bad for your heart. You can eat me and your cholesterol level could go straight through the roof. Besides, I've been walking through the jungle a long time, and my feet probably stink.
Ew. Well, regardless, I'll save the feet for last. But right now, oh!
You know, you really should let me look at that. I'm going to be a veterinarian, you know.
What is that?
An animal doctor.
Well, how can I be sure that I can trust you?
Well, I trust you so you can trust me.
What do I have to do?
Well, I want to give you a full examination. So I want you to take off your clothes and hop up on that stump. What? What?
I'm not wearing any clothes.
I forgot animals don't wear clothes. They have fur and feathers and stuff like that. Oh, okay, well just hop up on the stump.
Okay. No!
Kind of ouchies, huh?
Yeah.
And stick out your tongue and say ah.
Ah.
No. Stick out your tongue and say ah at the same time.
Ah at the same time.
No. Hey, can you show the lion how to stick out your tongue and say ah? You have a very large tongue.
I got you.
Okay.
How's my tongue, Doc?
Oh, your tongue is fine, but your breath is terrible. When's the last time you saw a dentist?
I saw 3 dentists 2 months ago. They were on an expedition in the jungle.
How were they? Okay, now I'm going to look in your eye.
Hey, Doc. How come you're looking in my eye when it's my paw that hurts?
Hold on, I'm almost done. Oh, that is it. Okay, now I'm going to examine your paw.
Now, be careful, because it ouches.
I'll try to be as painless as possible. Now, does this hurt? I haven't even touched it yet.
Oh.
Now, does this hurt?
No.
Does this hurt?
Uh-uh.
How about when I slap it around like this?
Yes!
It's just what I thought. That thorn is going to have to come out.
I could have told you that.
Are you a veterinarian?
No, I'm not a veterinarian.
It's a good thing I brought my medical bag.
What's that?
An old lady that works at a hospital. Now first, I'm going to put on some antiseptic.
Now, is that gonna sting?
Well, now it might ouch just a little bit, but you're a big lion. You can handle it. Here we go.
Blow! Blow on it! Blow on it! Blow! Don't spit! Blow!
All right. Now look the other way. No. I mean, look the other direction.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Oh, very sorry about that.
Hey, what's that noise, Doc?
Oh, nothing. Just a little doctor tool. Nothing to worry about. Here we go. 1, 2.
Hey, that's much better. You're a good doc, Doc.
Oh, it was nothing. Just a routine operation.
And I can get back to my regular routine, such as running and pouncing and hunting.
You're as good a hunter as you ever were.
Yeah, hunting for bovine,
Oh, that's cattle.
ursine,
Bears.
hippopotami,
Big pig-like animals.
impalas,
Large automobiles.
ostriches,
Big chickens.
humans.
Big chickens.
Are you sure you wouldn't want to join me for dinner?
Well, I really love to, but look at the time. But you know what? You have been such a good patient, and I know you're hungry. So I have a surprise for you.
Oh, gee, I just love surprises. Oh, I love surprises. What do you
It's
got?
a sucker.
Oh, it's my favorite lemon lion. Well, Doc, I think you had better be going.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because after I finish eating this sucker, I'll be wanting to eat another sucker. And I'd hate for that sucker to be you.
I gotta run my Chariot Double Park. Arrivederci!
Ciao.
And so the lion resumed his life as the king of the jungle.
All hail His Majesty.
And Androcles went on to study to be a veterinarian. Medical bag in hand,
Let me go.
the other medical bag. Androcles returned to start a clinic for all the animals in the forest around his home. Everything was going great.
Now you just take 2 aspirin and you call me in the morning, okay, Mr. Squirrel? What's that, Mr. Squirrel? You cute little thing.
Yes, Andy's medical practice was doing just fine until one day his father stopped by the clinic and said,
Hello, son.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Son, your mother and I are real proud of how well your clinic is going.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, well, I never thought my son would be a vegetarian, a vegetarian.
It's a veterinarian, Dad.
Whatever. Anyhow, I've got this fabulous business opportunity, and I want to give it to you.
Well, sure, Dad.
You sure you want to do this?
Oh, I'd do anything for you. You know that.
Great. Son, I've arranged a fight between you and a lion.
A lion? But a lion can eat me.
Not if you win.
But
Now, don't worry, son. You come from a long line of lion tamers, and none of your relatives have ever been eaten. Now, you said you'd do anything for me, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you meant like
Great! Then I'll see you in the amphitheater tonight. And don't worry, son, you'll be fine. Lion taming is in your blood.
Yeah, but where's my blood gonna be? I want you to know that I'm violently opposed to violence.
and so Andy tightened his toga and trotted off to the amphitheater. As soon as he entered the arena, the crowd went wild. Yay! And the announcer said,
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening. In the red corner, in the terribly tight toga, the challenger, the veterinarian and animal lover, Androcles the Chubby. And in the other corner, weighing in at 315 terrifying pounds, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the Holy Roman Empire, the tremendously terrific Lion!
"Now, gentlemen, we want a clean fight here. No spitting, no kicking, and no bad language. Now, shake hands. And come out fighting."
Oh, but excuse me. But that's our cue?
Our cue? What happens now?
Oh, nothing spectacular except for the mere fact that now I am going to eat you.
You don't want to eat me.
Why wouldn't I want to eat you?
Well, it's a known fact that blubber is bad for your health.
Deja vu. Seems as though I've heard this all before.
And it must be true.
But regardless, right now, I'm going to eat you.
Wait. I got an idea. Let's have a contest to see who can hit the other person the softest.
Yeah, sure, right. I hit you, light as a feather.
Uh-huh.
Then you pull out this giant club and begin to pulverize me? Well, it's a cheap trick and it won't work.
Oh, I wouldn't pulverize you. I love all little critters.
I have little critters as hors d'oeuvres before my dinner.
Whoa, give me some kind of deal.
I got your deal.
Oh, yeah?
Why don't you allow me to place you in a headlock and to make it painless as possible?
Wait, I allow you to put me in a headlock and you'll make it painless?
Sure.
You mean it?
I'm not lying.
Good, because I'm allergic to pain.
Ooh, and I can tell by the way you carry yourself. Now, come on, Ben.
What do I do?
What's this? Has Androcles gone insane? I don't seem to understand the strategy here. He doesn't seem to be in distress. He seems quite comfortable, but... Oh no, the lion works the headlock.
Well, that's a little snug.
This could be it, folks. This could be it. Saved by the bell. What an incredible fight. How lucky can one combatant be?
This lion taming is for the birds.
What an incredible bout. Let's take a look at our instant replay.
That's my sore paw.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that. What happened?
That's my sore paw, I told you.
Oh, you really should have somebody look at that.
I did already.
Oh, really? What was the prognostication?
They said that it would be better.
Well, I suggest that you just not use that paw at all.
Oh, yeah, sure. I should just take it and tie it behind my back and use my other 3 paws.
Good idea.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to use all 4 of my paws because ain't no little thorn going to stop me.
A thorn?
Now come here. Come here.
No.
Come here.
What?
Oh no, the lion's got him. The lion isn't even working up a sweat with poor Androcles. It looks like it's all over for our challenger this time for sure. Oh, saved by the bell. He's saved once again. Man, this is the fight of the century.
There sure is something familiar about that lion.
You know, there's something very familiar about that lion tamer. Don't you think so?
It's been an incredible fight, folks. We're entering the 15th and final round. Who would have thought that this fight would have gone the distance?
Hey! Are you a member of the Lions Club?
The Lions Club. The Lions Club. Nope, I'm afraid not. Hey, have you ever been to a medical convention?
Medical convention. Nah. Hey! You been a lion tamer long, Sonny?
No, it's my first day. Hey, have you ever been to a feline convention?
No, I've never been out of the jungle.
Whoa! Are you sure I don't know you?
Not unless you've been in the jungle.
Well, I did go to the jungle one time on my way to Rome, and I met a lion.
Hit me.
What?
Hit me and make it look good.
Well, I was walking through the jungle and I met a lion, and he had a thorn in his paw. And well, I took out the thorn, and he went on his merry way.
Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Did you, by any chance, give that particular lion a sucker?
Yes, how did you know?
Because I am that lion.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
You
Me!
spared my life. Now I will. fair. Yours.
But what about these people? They want a champion.
Just follow my lead.
Follow your lead.
Do exactly what I do.
Do exactly what you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop copying me!
What's this? They're both down. It's going to be hard to pick a champion, folks, because they both fell at the same time. We'll have to give it to whichever one comes up first. Wait a second. The lion's starting to move. Yes, the lion's coming up. And he's out. The lion is out cold. And what's this? Androcles is starting to stir. He's starting to get up. He's a little wobbly. He's a little woozy, but he's standing up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion of the Holy Roman Empire, Androcles the Chubby.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me be your champion. But as a veterinarian and an animal lover, I feel like we should try to get along with nature and not always try to fight or destroy it. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to tend to Mr. Lion's wounds.
And so, Androcles put lots of bandages on the lion, even though he wasn't really hurt, just to make things look good. And the lion moaned a lot, even though he wasn't really hurt, just to make things sound good. And in the end, Andy returned to his clinic, and the lion went to Detroit to play football. And they all lived happily ever after.